Ancient Indians call the blood moon eclipse demons devouring the moon. Here's what you need to know. Number 1, it's one of the darkest energy days of the year. But first, here's a mythological history. Once upon a time, the beings of light needed to team up with the beings of dark in order to obtain the nectar of immortality from the ocean of milk. Historically, vegans would have never been immortal, I guess. And everybody knows that the nectar of immortality belongs to the beings of light. But one little sneaky darkness being managed to have some, but before he could swallow it, the gods his head. And this brought 2 problems. The nectar, aka Soma, had already touched his mouth and therefore his head was already immortal. Number 2, he helped obtain the nectar, so they can't just let him perish. And what kind of gods would you be if you were just on some bullshit like that? So they gave his immortal head a body, and then they gave his lifeless body a head. Guess what head it was? Because he's a fucking demon, obviously it was a fucking snake, bro. So he became 2 demons. And then these 2 demons became known as Rahu and Ketu. Rahu and Ketu are the only demons in history ever to have made it part of an astrological constellation. Up there with the gods, and they're representing karma, but now they're about to devour the moon tomorrow. They're not demons, they're beings of darkness. And this rare astrological event becomes a full blood moon eclipse. Our bodies are 70% water. And we should all know that the moon pulls the tides, and if you don't, where have you been, bro? So a full moon is going to affect our biology, but then a blood moon eclipse, that's going to be different altogether. Here's what you can do. Save this for later and share this with a friend. Repost it so that everybody can know about what to do tomorrow. This is the most negative day for energy because the moon represents the mind, and the mind is going to be blocked by Earth physical reality. So if you want to ascend, this is what you need to do. Number 1, do not, whatever you do, start anything new. Because this blood moon eclipse is also falling into something known as Breathwork, which is also called Shraddh. Shraddh is essentially where our ancestors come down to Earth, and then they're basically hanging around us because of their emotional attachments. Kind of like how the Mexicans celebrate the Day of the Dead. But it's lasting like 2 to 3 weeks, so it's like a proper vacation for them. Don't have to pay for anything when you're dead, huh? So you're supposed to be honoring your ancestors and not starting anything new. Number 2 is going to be a great day for physical detox. Make sure you fast at the very least. Just eat fruit and drink water. Try to have no meat, no carbs. The liquid in your body is going to rise up to your head, and your head's going to be bit doolally. That's where the word lunatic comes from. So what we need to think about is we've got to make sure that we keep our energy clean, so when that energy does rise up to our brain, it can flush everything out and it can allow us to have a bit of a reset. 0 rituals or celebrations. No arguments or fights. Your negativity will be multiplied. Remember, there are demons eating the moon at the moment. Oh yeah, P.S. if you've got medical conditions and you genuinely need to eat, just don't eat during the eclipse hours. That's what the Ayurveda recommendation is. Now on to what you can do. This cosmic quantum energy blueprint of creation comes around very rarely, so it's a good time to meditate, center your mind, and do a lot of breath work. Take time to pray and honor your ancestors because they are watching you. The divine wants to know if you care about people other than yourself. Now that the people you cared about have gone, take time to honor them. Ayurvedically, a sesame oil tea light is known to cleanse negative energy, and there will be a lot of negative karmic energy in the atmosphere coming out tomorrow. You got to understand that this energy doesn't just belong to you, it belongs to everybody on the planet, so it's going to be a planet-wide interference. You can also practice breathwork exercises to center the mind. I wrote a book on this, you can go check it out. And you also want to do a deep clean of your environment because this is going to act as like a karmic reset. You have to let the feng shui flow. You said you have to let the feng shui flow. But most importantly, you want to take some time to go and look at it with the intention that I've told you. So imagine the concept, karmically, beings of darkness consuming the light for one night only, that gives you the energy, time and space for you to cleanse everything, align yourself with whatever darkness exists, release that darkness, then to make way for the light again, only for the sake of 4 hours. And this is why it was known as demons consuming the moon. So yeah, share this with a friend, repost this, let me know what your thoughts are. Do you find this interesting? Follow me for more. Thank you for watching. You watched 4 minutes. If you want me to expand on any of the myths, please let me know, but make sure you share this with a friend so that everybody can know about it.